Commitment 2018 coverage for you tonight. We are taking off some takeaways from today's mayoral forum in one local city. 5 candidates we know are running for mayor of Bentonville after Mayor Bob McCaslin announced that he is not running for re-election. The candidates include City Council member Stephanie Orman, who McCaslin did endorse, Terry Shannon, a retired real estate professional, and Texas native John Skaggs, a retired municipal and district judge who served 2 terms on the city council. Jim Webb, a former city council member who worked for an outdoor toy company supplier, and Charlie Turner, owner of Charlie's Barber Shop there in Bentonville. All showed up to today's forum except for Turner. We did reach out to him afterward to find out why, but we have not heard back. Here's a look at what you need to know from today's forum.
What will your priorities be in expanding the city's infrastructure and amenities to meet the needs brought on by these changes?
Democrat Gazette moderator Rusty Turner referring to changes in population as the city of Bentonville continues to grow at a rate that could outpace its infrastructure. Each mayoral candidate at today's forum at the Bentonville Community Center agreed that this issue needs to be addressed. Turner also pulled questions from the community, one about whether to keep the Confederate statue on the square.
I'm a non-politician, because people are getting sick and tired of being sick and tired of politicians. That statue, in my opinion, should stay, and I've already publicly announced that.
I was speaking with a guy last week, his name's Mark, and Mark had just moved here within the year. And he said, you know, that statue really offends me. And I hate that. But you know what, I support that. I support keeping that statue because I think myself, as well as a lot of other citizens in Bentonville, share a lot of childhood memories with that statue.
We can put a boundary around the statue that hides the fact that we're advertising as a Confederate town. We don't need to do that anymore. But we can make that a war memorial.
It does currently sit on county land, and then also the statue is not owned by the city either. So the decision, in my opinion, would be a decision not specific to the city of Bentonville. I think it is working with your citizens and understanding where they stand on the topic and trying to listen to those concerns.
The forum was well attended, and folks say it was beneficial in helping determine their vote.
When they were looking into affordable housing, I thought that was very good because we're seeing a lot of influx that comes in. A lot of the homes in the downtown area has made an impact in where I live.
We're going to have more from that forum tonight at 9 on the CW and right back here at 10. There are also some more Bentonville mayoral forums coming up this month, one on October 16th and another the 24th.